Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to another quick review. It's going to be a quick review of a PlayStation 4 game that I've completed very recently, and it is Rayman Legends for the PlayStation 4. This is the back of the cover, which some pretty nice looking screenshots, not gonna lie. So yeah, Rayman Legends guys. So first of all, before I start this review, I'm going to have to say guys that I'm not really a big Rayman fan. You know, I played Rayman 1 and it's too bloody difficult to be honest. Played Rayman 2, was okay. I've not played too much of it, but it did seem quite good. Rayman 3 on the PS2 I didn't really like too much. You know, to be honest. So I've never completed a Rayman game until this. I've got to say guys, this game is awesome. This game is just absolutely fantastic. The level design, you know, the music, the gameplay, everything about this game, guys, is fantastic, you know. And this is basically how platform games should be. You know, a hell of a lot of fun to play. And quite lenient as well. This game's quite lenient. Especially when you compare it to the original Rayman, which is tough as nails. This game is quite lenient, you know, you get infinite lives, obviously during levels you get checkpoints. And it does save a lot of frustration. And I'd love it if the original Rayman had something like that. But no, the original Rayman is rock solid. So yeah, Rayman Legends, what a blast it was playing through this. And for me guys, honestly a huge surprise. You know, I never thought I would get into it, as I thought it was going to be one of those, you know, decent experiences. But I didn't really have, you know, too high expectations for it. But wow, I'm just surprised by how much fun I've got out of Rayman Legends. So for anybody that's wondering what Rayman Legends is all about, basically you play as Rayman or one of the other characters. You know, you've got, again guys, I'm not a big Rayman fan, I can't remember people's names, but the blue guy, you've got like princesses, you can play as teensies, which I think is quite cool. So basically you go through these worlds playing as Rayman or other characters, and you can unlock, there's loads of characters guys to unlock. Getting dark outside, hopefully guys you can still see me. But yeah guys, you go through these worlds rescuing teensies, and basically you have to try and rescue as many teensies as you can so you can unlock more worlds. And basically you have to go through each world and you have to basically defeat the evil teensy of each world. So that's these guys here, the teensies, they're the good guys. You have to rescue them, they're in like cages and that, you've got to rescue them. But each world has an evil teensy. And basically what you have to do is smash them, and then they go flying up into orbit and land on a planet. So you've got to do that for each world, which to be honest guys, it's actually quite funny, you know. The game is humorous, and the soundtrack and that it's really bloody funny, you know, especially with the music levels, but I'll get to that later on. What I love about Rayman Legends is it mixes it up a bit. So you're not just playing as Rayman all the time, you can play some of the other characters. Either characters that you get at the beginning or characters that you unlock, because there's like so many different characters to unlock. I've not unlocked them all yet, but I've probably unlocked most of them. But each character's got like different, like, you know, different attacks. So for me guys, that kind of like mixes the game up, you know. So you're not like doing the same attacks with the same character over and over again. You can choose other characters and then mix up, like have different attacks, so you mix up the gameplay a bit. And for me that is probably one of the reasons why I love this game so much. It just feels, you know, really varied, like a really, you know, mix of different gameplays and that. And I love it for that. I really do. Some of the teensies in each world you have to unlock by basically, or rescue by basically doing these little mini games, which in my opinion the mini games are actually really fun. You know, it's like a bit you have to like tilt this, like, I don't know, it's like a spiral thing. You have to like guide your character around the spiral thing by basically tilting it. So I think the mini games are actually really well done, and you know, I can't actually say that for a lot of games. You know, the mini games were actually a hell of a lot of fun. So I know a lot of games I've played where mini games can be a bit annoying, but for me I didn't find any of the mini games in Rayman Legends annoying. I loved every one of them. Boss battles as well are really well done. There's like a dragon, there's like a big like cloud thing. You know, they're very well, you know, created. I think there was like a big wrestler guy as well. So the boss fights, in my opinion, were really well done. And again, just like I said about the mini games, I enjoyed every single boss fight as well. Every single boss fight. Plus the game has probably some of the best underwater controls that I've experienced with any game. You know, I know a lot of games where underwater controls are, they're not the best, you know. I mean, fair enough, you're underwater, there's more pressure on your character, so you can't move as, you know, as agile as you usually can. But in this, it works really bloody well. And like I say, probably the best underwater control I've ever experienced in a game. Next thing I want to talk about, guys, is the music levels, like I mentioned. So basically you get these music levels where basically you have to you basically jump and stuff, collect looms and that, basically to a song. You know, there's like a beat going on, it's like real songs, but obviously it's all, you know, Raymanified, if that's a thing. But like Eye of the Tiger, which I'm not a fan of that song, but in this game it just sounds so bloody hilarious. You know, it's like some trumpet thing or something, I don't know, it sounds really, really funny. Great stuff. There's that woohoo, woohoo, you know, that song, I don't know what that song's called, but that song. But in this game, they've basically changed it to, instead of woohoo, woohoo, it's glue, 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 glue. And it's just bloody hilarious, guys, you know, it's really, really well done. And again, another positive with Rayman Legends. So I think you get the general gist of it, guys. I cannot really find the fault with this game. This game is just absolutely fantastic. I'm considering it my second favourite game that I've played on the PS4 so far, just after Far Cry 4. But yeah, that is way higher than I thought it was going to be. It really, really is. Rayman Legends, what a game, guys. What a game. Like I say, I can't really think of any faults, to be honest. I've not noticed any like glitches or that. The game is solid. It's just really, really a really well made game. And they also have like Rayman, the Rayman Origins. They've got some levels of that basically in this game as well, but they've like remastered them or something. Again, not played Rayman Origins yet, but I probably will get it at some point after playing this because I loved it so much. And I think the gameplay styles now are quite similar, or so I hope. And yeah, guys, I think that's all I'm going to say about Rayman Legends. What a game! What a game! I completed the main story, but I've not done like all the time trials and that. There's tons and tons of stuff to do, and I know that if I was to like try and like do every single event, it would take bloody ages, guys, because there's so many in this game, such a hell of a lot of content, and I did not expect it, not at all. So fantastic game, guys. It really, really is. Like I say, not a Rayman fan, but this game gets a thumb up from me. Pretty fantastic. So anyway, guys, I think that's all I can say about Rayman Legends. I'm going to sell this game. Well, it's still worth, you know, £13, £14, but I'm definitely going to rebuy this down the line. This game was just a blast. Loved every minute of it. So anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed it, guys. If you've played Rayman Legends, let me know what you think, or if you've played any Rayman games at all, let me know what you think of the whole Rayman series in general. Do you have a favourite game? Do you have a least favourite game? Do you prefer 3D Rayman or 2D Rayman? You know, anything like that, guys. And I'll catch you all in the next video. See you guys. Thanks for watching.